Hello, viewers. Sriram Kumar here from Sri Learning. This is a Monday morning, fresh day. We have a good person in front of us who worked really hard. When I say hard, it means it. The word is there. A lot of effort from the year 2020, I believe she aware of PMP, but she put a lot of effort from that timeline. And she cracked PMP very recently. On 17th of June, she made sure she is PMP certified. So first thing, congratulations to Sonali for achieving this. Good wishes.
So much. Thank you so much.
Great. So first wishes to viewers also. You are also on the track of clearing the exam. That's why you're watching this success story. I'm sure Sonali is giving you a lot of inputs. Already she gave in one of our internal meeting with all the PMP candidates. But again, she want to give to the external people also, in the sense others preparing in different part of the world. You should get some information from her. So people who are viewing this program, I believe are all reading well. But always I tell that take one book, follow it properly. Don't jump too many books. It'll be confusing you. And in the meantime, if you have any questions or queries, reach out. We'll be happy to help us. And again, now we'll go and listen to Sonali. Before jumping to her, we have to see her certificate because that's a hard-earned one. Here it goes. Oh, looks beautiful, right? So Sonali, you waited for this orange certificate. So how long you waited for this?
It's been almost 1 year now. Not 1 year, but 9 months. Like I started my journey from June 2020. I gave it on November. Then it didn't work out. Then I went to your training institute, and then probably after that my journey started successfully.
Okay, cool. All good there. So first, tell about your joy. How much joyful you are after clearing this?
Oh, it was so relieved, the night. I'm not an early bird, but after clearing the PMP, the next morning I woke up at 6 o'clock. I said that, oh, it was a dream come true. I cleared my PMP.
It happens. Many people once they get certified, the next day their energy will be very high. They want to do something. They usually call me and tell Shriram, tell me some other certificate I want to do. I said, okay. So what happened is the dopamine is pretty high, and you feel that okay, I can do a little more on this. One thing I observed as psychological behavior is once a human being achieves something great in their life and competitively, they get to know that their own ability, and they feel that man, I'm this much of capable. Why I didn't realize it for these many years, and then they start opening more doors.
Yeah,
Right.
true.
That's a message. That's a message. Super. Great. We'll go segment by segment, Sonali. First, we want to understand what is a domain, where you come from, which city you come from.
So basically, I'm from Orissa, and I have settled in Bangalore. It's almost now 12 years, and I'm with my family, my kid, and yeah.
Very good. Very good. Good to know. So Bangalore, good city you're there. And what is a domain you work now?
So I came from software development background. Then I am into business analytics and business intelligence. There I play as a project manager, as a Scrum Master lead.
Very good.
And I have quite good experience in Power BI, Power Apps, all BI tools apart
Very
from
good.
SharePoint. So
Very good. Very good. Very good. So when you say play a Scrum Master role, I can assume that you have a little flavor of Agile.
definitely.
Right. So the moment PMI changed the chapters telling that in 2021, we are going to have more Agile, did you feel more excited?
Yes, definitely, because in the real world, it would help me to implement those chapters that I'll go through it, right? And in the real scenario, actually, we do not implement each and everything, because for the time permits and the availability of the team members, we do not follow, but at least we will get an idea how it works and how you can implement it. That's how we can do it.
Right. Makes sense. Makes sense. And yeah, fine. That is interesting that you can apply what you learn. That's interesting. See, one thing I listen from PMP people is many take it for, okay, it's a certification. Read it. I learn it. Will I apply? I don't know, Shriram. When I get a job, I'll apply. But actually, when you see the current PMP model, it look like it's there. You will talk every day about the people. You talk every day about the agile team formation, or you talk about scheduling, costing. part and parcel of our life. It's a good way. Superb. That's why I'm seeing great demand happening for PMP. There are heavy amount of demand for it now.
True.
Okay, let's go to the reading concepts. So how many hours you spend per day on an average?
See, for me, as I'm a, I have a kid and I do not have I didn't have a stipulated time period that I should have to read it this time and or that time. Whenever I get a time, I open my book, right? It's beside in my office, laptop desk. When I get that, there are few minutes of time to go through it. I open the book, I read it through. But if I calculate those hours, I think I have given a quite hard time. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I remember the day sometime in the, you'll keep messaging, Shriram, my scores are not going high. What to do now? And I can see your commitment in the sense that when the scores were going up and down, you're trying to pull it back, right? That was
true.
Really happening. Good. Okay, good. So books are happening. How much of family supported? Were they behind you?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, getting through PMP is not only your hard work or dedication, it's along with your support and your family members. If something comes up, they are there to take it up, So that's the more important thing to clear the PMP as well.
That's true. PMP makes, see, one thing, a person clear PMP at home, the whole family knows about this person is doing it.
Yeah.
See, other certificate, I don't think they will know about it. You will just read, clear it. But this, when you do, you will keep talking this to your family members also. When you read it, you will talk some subject to them also.
Correct.
That's
I could, say that it is quite equivalent to the engineering time subjects. I think I have not studied hard that much while studying this PMP.
That's true. Great. So when you start practicing the exams, the mock exams, the scores were like sometimes up and down, right? How was your mindset? What do you thought that? Do you want to give up, or do you felt that no, I don't want to give up, I want to go furthermore?
So this was my, last chance, data chance that I have to clear my PMP by any means, right? So no giving up on this perspective, because I have worked out so long distance to get this. Taking a back step was not a good wise work. So in that case, yes, coming through my web percentage, I got 71 in first prepcast, 59 in second prepcast. Then your tricks worked wonders, where you said that start analyzing what are the silly mistakes that we are doing. So when I started this analyzing thing, I got to know that almost 45 questions or 50 questions around, I did really a silly mistakes. The reasons, I was not reading the options properly. I was getting panicked for the time that was, running behind. I was making a mindset that, okay, for this question, this would be the answer. Or else I was just reading the options and I was finding that, this is the good answers was to me. So these were the silly mistakes that were.
Yeah, I understand. Because I understood that many focus on big mistakes. Yeah, big mistakes are there. Apart from that, a small thing, that is what pull our life down. In real life also, that's how it is, right? Small mistakes, we don't bother, but that cares big. Hey, by the way, I'm seeing your little one around there.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to him.
He just left. He has went. Yeah, he went.
He felt discomfort about YouTube video, then went. Man, I don't like YouTube. Okay, great. So first thing, I want to thank you for taking that feedback to start analyzing the smaller stuff. It's easy to say, I is giving tips to people, do this, do that, but somebody has to follow it. If they don't follow, I can't do anything at some time. So I really appreciate that you took that seriously and start following it. And the score started slowly mounting up, right? That's a really good one. Okay, you went to center or online exam?
I gave it online exam.
Online exam, okay. And being in Bangalore, center should be available, right?
Yes, center was available, but I stay a bit, far from Bangalore city. It would have been taken 3 hours journey for me to go.
Okay.
So
that's not an option. So you had a good laptop, you had a good internet facility. and you got a room which don't have any disturbance, all the stuff made it clear.
Yes.
So when the exam starts, do they ask you to load the picture of the room, click in the mobile and load it?
Yes, there were 4 options: front view, side view, left, right view, and back view. You have to upload your pictures and then send it to the registered mobile number.
Right, where you load it? You do it from mobile or from laptop?
From mobile.
Okay, so for the mobile, do they give any URL?
They send a URL to the registered mobile number, and
When it will come? If the exam is today at 4 o'clock?
Immediately. It comes immediately. Like
No.
if
When the exam is tomorrow, will I get the link the day before or the day?
No, instantly. Like once you log in to the PMI,
Click the button.
Click the button, you follow the wizard where you have to click the next and next buttons.
Right.
At that moment of time, you will get the link.
Right. Why I ask this question is many don't know how to do this, because some candidates ask me, Shriram, what will happen? How do I load the picture? So just to put that question so that you can tell people that when the system log in 30 minutes before the exam, let's say 11 o'clock exam, 10:30 you come to the laptop, you boot it and you click the links, and one particular area you click it, it will send an SMS to your mobile.
Correct.
Right? This SMS will have the URL. Correct. You click that URL and then load the pictures of front, back, side view. Correct. Very good. This is step 1. And how you load your ID card, ID proof that I am the one?
So then you would have your, government ID card. It would be a PAN card, Aadhaar card, whatever. Keep it next to your desk. Take a picture from your mobile, and then you have to send it through laptop. Like, that image need to be send it. You have to keep it in your desktop, and then through laptop also you have to send that.
Okay. It is not that other URL in the SMS, which you send all the pictures. That is not the link where you have to send your ID proof.
No, not there.
Not there. Okay. In the laptop, when the application comes, you have to send it.
You have to send it there.
Okay, great. Okay, thanks for clarifying this because many has this question. Now, the first exam starts. Many have a visual idea that the proctor will see me. I can see him like this, a Zoom call. Hey, hello.
No, you won't see who is the person. You just have to see that, the charts coming up. If you are murmuring, if you are, you are doing your lips movements, then, a small window pops out and say, please do not murmur, quite distracting, but we have to do that. No other choice to go.
So then we'll come to know somebody's watching us.
Yeah, definitely. And they have it's not like, they go out or something they do. I felt that they were sitting and they are constantly watching you. So there is no chance of, murmuring or doing any.
What happened is last 6 months, because it came online, our country or different country people, they're very eager to do malpractice. Okay. Yeah. Malpractice is very high. Hey, can you give me this much amount? I'll clear your PMP. Okay. This is anything good, somebody will try to penetrate. And correct. PMI found this route of this guy's doing. So they made sure vigilance is very clear. On top of that, if they follow the malpractice and clear the exam, they revoke the certificate.
Correct.
They have a big data analytics system where they find what you're answering. If you copy paste answer, they know what you're answering, right? So I know some of those people, their certificate has been revoked and they debarred a lifetime, not to PMI, right? Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the reason what you're saying is right. Nowadays, 2 to 3 people are there in invigilation. They're watching, not one person.
Oh, okay.
More than one person watching you.
Correct.
If imagine one person is a bias, chances are you may do some practice, right? So they're keeping more than like a Supreme Court judge. They're having 2-3 people. So they're making the system very strict and harder. So malpractice can be reduced. They're doing those stuff. But still, our guys will try to see how to penetrate inside. Let's not worry too much about the bottom people. We think about the top people. Okay, coming back, Sonal, that's a good information. You spoke about this stuff. Why ask this? Because there are many questions coming up in this area. How to start the exam at home? But actually, it's very simple, right?
Correct. Yeah, very simple, quite simple. You do not have to be so panicked, how to give. Only the thing is that your internet should be there, your backups should be there. You should worry about all those things. But then following the wizard is quite very simple.
Very good, very good. And in the room, you shouldn't allow anybody to get inside. It should be a locked room.
Correct. Yeah, it should be locked. Nobody should come.
Yeah, very good. Superb. Okay, now another basic question. in the exam, the clock goes by 2:30 minutes and start deducting the time.
Correct.
It is a little complicated. We are
Yeah.
human being grown by 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. That's how we are grown. Suddenly they're asking you to do reduction.
Correct. Yeah.
How you manage the clock there?
So basically my, theme was I have to normally what I did, I subtracted the time 2:30 minus 90 minutes. So whenever it should reach 140, I should stop with my, 60 question or 70 questions. That mindset that I had done, right, before going to my exam. So when it was 2:15 round, I just hide my time picker because it should not give me a panic situation that I'm running out of my time. So for a few minutes I have actually hidden that option, and then when I was able to meet 45 questions or 50 questions, then I just clicked, and surprisingly I was to the time period. Right. Yeah. And then when I reached to 140, and for me, actually what happened, the initial questions were a bit short questions. It was not lengthy questions. So when I reached 60 questions, I thought that I can take it up till 120. So I continued to take it up till 120, because doing mocks 180 questions, you'll have an habitude of also doing 120 question in a stretch, right? So again, it depends upon people mindset, how they are working and whatnot. At that moment of time, I thought that okay, I can pull it to till 120 questions, and I did so. Because my questions were short, my questions were not that, I thought that I can manage it to take it up, right? So I took it up. And then after 120, I took one break of 10 minutes. Then I continued. But reducing the time set will actually help you to check in that how many questions you have completed, how many not. So I think it should not matter. Like if you are doing a proper mock test of 5-6 series, time set will not matter much.
That's nice. That's nice. So that question is going well. Okay, fine. Timing wise, you don't have any problem. I agree on that point. How was it? The question model, do you felt, was it a bouncer, the language they use, or you were able to align with the concept, what they're asking?
See, concept is much more important, but again, language, many of us might not know the, language that's coming from the PMP perspective, right? For that language, I would say that let's read PMBOK, because whatever the language that is coming is actually coming from PMBOK. It's not coming from RITA. But concept-wise, please go through RITA. And yeah. First, you clear the concept, then you go for PMBOK. It would be quite easy for us to clear the exam.
Perfect. Rightly said. Because sometimes when I say people read PMBOK, they feel, man, very dry. But rightly said that read the concepts in RITA, understand it. Now go back and read PMBOK on needed places, not all the places, some area. For example, procurement, some people don't understand the contracting system. So you can go to read PMBOK after reading RITA. Chances are you will get the language. I'm keep telling that language is very important. When you go to main exam, the language will be slightly different. Okay. Even though Prepcast tried to simulate, still there is a far gap. They're good in knowledge. I'm telling no. I'm saying yes for it, but again, the wordings, PMI, different wordings. Okay, super good. And do you found the match the following questions are tougher? How was it?
They were not tougher. Like, as I can say, like if you're clear on your concept, you will quite be easy to, do this match the following. I got almost 8 to 9 match the following. And out of 8 to 9, I could say that 5 match the following was quite easy. 2 were, like medium standard, where you have to put your minds there. And 1 I found it harder, harder. 1 or 2 I found it harder.
Got you. Then it's fine. That's positive. How about the math? People are a little worried about the math. Anything happening?
No, there. Relaxed. No calculation. So please, team, do not, work on the calculations. Do not waste your time there. So
yes. Because like some people, they go so deep inside. Yeah, good to learn. I'm not saying no, good to learn. But for the exam, that's not needed.
True.
Some people go to NPV or IRR, internal rate of return. They start learning, calculating for procurement. They start calculating for EVM, critical path, forward pass, backward pass. These are there till 2020 December, right? Even in the classes, we'll be very elaborately explaining. Now we are slowly cut shorting those things in the classes also. But for knowledge purpose, you have to learn. I'm not saying
Correct.
no.
Yeah. Even I did so.
Yes.
I did it so, but those didn't come out. So please don't.
Okay, great. So as per you, which area you found very easy? This area subjects are very easily coming for me.
I think I found communication channel
Okay.
and a bit of stakeholder.
Good. So you like that chapter. Very good. So which area you felt, man, this is troubling me?
Oh, I have shared with you, it's procurement. I think I have covered 60% of chapter of it. I just let it go. I said that, no, I don't want to take it up. At least I need to put my, heads into other chapters like integration, resource, risk, right? Quality. I feel these 4 chapters are very, very important chapters.
Understand. Yeah. See, I know, Sonali, you're coming from 2020. That is the old model of management books. Now, PMI announced a 36 task content outline. Okay. Whereas books are staying with the same knowledge area, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Correct.
Do you find that is pretty hard to map and read, or you're smoothly able to read?
Okay, so I would say that I came from 2 environments like 2020 and 2021, right? And in that, what I felt that if you understand the concept, right, you do not have to bother about ITTOs or what are the inputs, what are the outputs. You should have to analyze why that tool is basically used in this process. If you think of it, then I don't think so ITTO should be matter to you. Why salience model is used, why risk assessment matrix is used, where it is being used. If you understand those, it's good to clear.
I think you made the day, because this is a question generally we get in the class. That to the first week of a PMP classes, many will get, there are 10 knowledge areas in the book, here 36 tasks, how to read, and PMI says 5 lessons, right? Yeah. It says start the team and start the project, keep the team, kind of, how are we going to do this, right?
We should read the book like a story book, like, just a story as we are reading through. We have to just read. We should not divide it. If we divide it, we will think of so many questions. Why 36 tasks? Why 3 domains? All those things.
Perfect. So how good attentive are in the weekend classes with Sri Learning?
Oh, they were really good. I think that helped me to clear my PMP. The logic wise, the concept wise, the scenarios where you shared project related concepts, right? Cube projects and Google projects, all those, that's concepts that you shared, that really helped us to implement and think how could we try to use those terminology where it should be used. That helped us a lot.
Perfect. Happy to know that I've seen all the classes you are part of it, and writing habits were there, right? You have writing habits.
That's nice.
Right. Thanks for building on the class system. And again, how good you materialize the weekend exams we conduct?
I think that in the question patterns that you have, right? It tells us where we stand when we give you a question patterns. It gives us the definition question patterns. It gives us situational question patterns. It gives us structure and logical way of questions. So if all those 3 types of questions are there in one mock paper, you can analyze yourself where you are standing. Right? So
yeah. So one thing I found interesting on the weekly test we have is, you tend to meet different people, their mindset.
Correct. True.
Somebody thinks, why not this way? Why not that way? You look at, oh my goodness, I didn't think this angle. Right?
Yeah. So that discussion of questions, different questions that you share with us, and how we need to think of it, how we need to analyze it, that helps us to analyze our mock papers as well.
Perfect. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the participation. Good thing is, after clearing PMP also, you are there in the exam, telling that let me give.
Yeah.
I wish you continue coming every week, so that
definitely I'll be doing that.
It's a continuous learning, right? It's not only getting certified, as you rightly said. The job is going to help me.
True.
So that's really good. That's really good. Super. Great, Sonali. So now, if you want to give some tips and tricks for the people who are starting preparation, starting just now, what do you want to tell?
I would say that, first join Sri Learning training. No, that's actually, you gave us a mindset of clearing the concepts, right? It's not quite easy saying that read the book and do the work. No, I did that before 2021, but it didn't work out. So second thing is that I would say go through the Rita book, clear your concept, right? Then start doing those questions, back-end questions, whatever we have in Rita. Do PEM book after that. If somebody is good with chapter wise comparison, I would say first read one chapter of Rita, clear the questions at the back end, then read PEM book, in case if somebody is good with comparing those concepts wise. Right? And then I would say that start doing as many mocks as you can. That would be a mindset that I'm securing 65, I'm securing 59 or 58. I might have a tendency of getting back chapters. That's not at all the right thing. Once you start doing your mock papers, as many mock papers, you will come to know where exactly you're standing. Then fourth thing, I would say that analyze. That helped me a lot to come from 59 score to 80% in my prepcast. So I would say that, please analyze each and every skill mistakes.
Fourth prepcast, you got 80, right?
Yes.
Actually, fourth prepcast, a little tougher one.
Oh, is it? I find it easy.
I didn't say to you that.
Oh, I didn't know.
If I say that, you won't take it. So, but you took and came back, you said 80. Wow, what a shot. Yeah. Sometimes the cricket, they hit it, the ball will come the middle bat. Correct. How it happened? It'll go out of the ground.
I believe I have shared that mark sheet also with you, 71, 59, 80%. So
you showed very good progress, and but I know you will definitely clear PMP, but your moral was slightly low in the middle of the days.
Yes, true.
After some boosting, you got to track. That's fine.
Reaching out, and the best part is, right, you were available every time. I remember me reaching out to you at night 11 o'clock or 10:30 or 11 o'clock, and we had a good discussion on how to get it up. So thanks a lot.
You deserve it. And thanks a lot for all the tips. And viewers who are watching this, Sonali is not somebody who started bang great in the beginning. She started slow, steady. But only thing I liked with her is very consistent. She don't give up. Like beginning, she said, I came long way. I won't leave it. Okay. So she made it step by step. A stage game, she was able to score 80% in prepcast, which is a little tough to score. More than 70, 73, it's getting tougher. She went 80. So it means a systematic flow of approach she did. So we have to appreciate that. Also, good thing with her is she will listen when we say something. If you do this, Sonali, it will work. She'll try. She will not, no, I will try my own way. No, she'll try what we say. So that's a good thing. Because of these kind of exams, you sometimes need some advice from the people who know already a little bit. If not, it's slightly tougher. We can do, but it's our money, right? Putting 50,000 rupees, you don't want to try on your own. You will take, okay, let somebody tell something to me, right?
Correct. And that it's my second time, 50 plus the rest amount of my second invest.
Yeah, in December you tried, right? Last time?
November 2020.
Then how do you got to know Sri Learning?
It was so in one single day, I was doing my LinkedIn, browsing. I was browsing LinkedIn, and I saw that in Sri Learning, so many people are clearing the exam. I said, what? And why I'm not here in this institute now? So, and suddenly I reached out to Rahul. Thanks, Rahul, if you're watching this video. Thanks a lot, if you are, because you are the person who actually, introduced Sri Ram to me. And when I reached to him and he said that, yes, this is the institute and we have this privileges and we are good with it, then yeah, I reached out to you immediately within a day.
Great,
No
great.
second time.
Great to know. Because usually somebody in case doesn't go well in PMP, they don't declare it. They'll keep it as secret agenda, secret stuff. But thanks for being very transparent and tell that, yes, something doesn't go well for me. It's okay. We learn out of mistakes, right? That's how it is. Good, good. And again, thanks for trusting us. Thanks for coming up here and giving you a wonderful interview. Right.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Good, 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 good. Thanks, Sonali. Sonali is a hard worker. So I want to see her growing higher in the corporate life as well, because this opens a door that I have the ability, I can explore more. Now, what I would recommend is apply what you learned. Just apply what you learned. That itself will take you miles apart from the normal people in the world, right? That it is fine. And again, as I keep telling everybody, every year at least learn something, one item new in your life. Okay, don't stop right now. Next 5 years, your resume should have bang, bang, bang logos in your resume. keep adding one by one, right? Doesn't mean expensive certificates. Go anything which can help you to learn something. The energy will be very high. Okay.
Yeah.
Superb, Sonali. And again, I believe in a corporate, they accept really well. Welcome you with this certificate, right?
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Today you will circulate, right, in your office? All this, hey, I won it. Okay. Great. Super. Oh, super. Once again, good wishes and keep rocking. And
thank you so much, Sriram.
Right. All the viewers, thanks for watching this video. Give your likes and comments, because Sonali approach was really nice, right? So you may like something with her approach. You can tell which one you liked with her approach, right? With this, good wishes to her and all the people who are watching this program. We'll catch up in another beautiful success story. Thanks all.
Thank you so much.